Hey guys, we are gonna get rolling here, and we have the pleasure of Mark Bishop Evans getting us started. Fresh back from his experience at the book festival in Tucson, Arizona. Yes, there are still books, and there are still people that read them. Mark Bishop Evans.
I don't think I've ever been so lonely. I don't think I've ever been so cold. And it seems it just might rain forever while I'm just standing here collecting useless tears. Don't think I've ever been so sad or just mislaid my will for living, and it seems it just might rain forever while I'm just standing here collecting random fears. I once knew something more than pain, but then it rained. Oh, how it rained. I lost my will to try again in the rain. Still it rained. Don't think I've ever been so lost. Don't think that I'll forget this story. And it seems it just might rain forever while I'm just standing here, convinced the sky will clear while it rains. Rain. Oh, I once knew something more than pain, but then it rained. Oh, how it rained. I lost my will to try again in the rain. Still it rained. Don't think I've ever been so sad. I don't think that I'll forget this story. And it seems it just might rain forever while I'm just standing here, convinced the sky will clear while it rains. And it rains. Still it rains. Still Thank you. That was called Still It Rains. I made that one up. She opened the door and a smile touched her eyes. She couldn't have known who was there. I looked like a waif standing there in the rain. Somehow I knew she wouldn't care. She opened her arms and she offered a sigh. And then she said, well, what have we here? I gathered her up, held her close to my heart, and felt all the time disappear. The time disappeared. She invited me in from the night and the cold. Would you care for a warm cup of tea? Here, give me that coat. Can you stay for a while? Feels like it's been centuries. I couldn't help notice how the passing of time hadn't touched her at all. And the joy of this girl that I loved wasn't hard to recall. How can we know that the love of a friend could run as deep as the sea? Take all the love that is there when you can. Life gives you no guarantee, no guarantee. We sat and we talked of the lives we had known, all of the sorrows and all of the joy. We both had our share of stories to tell. Oh, by the way, how are your boys? It finally came round to the past we had shared, as both of us knew that it would. Remembering nights far beyond any dream, sharing what love that we could, the love that we could. Morning has come and we're still sitting here. The night in the past flown away. Turning I saw she was looking at me. So tell me, how long can you stay? How can we know that the love of a friend could run as deep as the sea? Take all the love that is there when you can. Life gives you no guarantee, no guarantee. Thank you.
Beautifully done. That was Mark Bishop Evans, guys. That sounded great. What a great way to start. Thank you, Mark. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, I know them as Janet and Bob. You might know them as Millionth Street. That's your cue to clap.
Thank you.
Excellent. You guys are awesome.
Waves crash in and the tide pulls out. It's an angry sea, but there is no doubt that the lighthouse will keep shining out to warn the lonely sailor.
Sorry. Mulligan.
The lightning strikes and the wind cuts cold through the sailor's bones to the sailor's soul, till there's nothing left that he can hold except the rolling ocean. But I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. I'm ready for the storm. Oh, give me mercy for my dreams, 'cause every confrontation seems to tell me what it really means to be this lonely sailor. And when you take me by your side, you love me warm, you love me, and I should have realized I had no reason to be frightened. But I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. I'm ready for the storm. Distance, it is no real friend, and time will take its time, and you will find that in the end it brings you me, the lonely sailor. And when the sky begins to clear and the sun it melts away my fear, I'll cry a silent weary tear for those that need to love me. And I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm.
capo?
Is there a capo on that table? Steve,
Did I leave
there's a capo on the table.
sitting on the table?
Is there a capo in the house?
Hey, that's perfect. Thank you. Wait a minute, that's my capo.
Or as they say in England, a capo.
I got it, Steve. But I'm going to use Pete. See, it's just like yours, Pete.
Because it's already there. It's already there.
I got to adjust it a little, Pete. I got a little guitar here. I want to hear some applause for Glen Gardner and Cowboy Rex and Gwen.
Gwen.
Right now.
Jorgensen. It's Jorgensen.
Thank you, guys. This gives me the opportunity, too. We can vote. Did you think there was a mulligan there, or was that a
I
quasi-mulligan or full mulligan? What do you
I-
think?
She didn't go back to the
No?
beginning.
Yes?
I didn't go back to the beginning, but I stood here panicking.
All right,
was a hiccup.
$2.50 then.
All right.
Okay, I'll pay it.
Is it too much to ask? I want a comfortable bed that won't hurt my back. Food to fill me up and warm clothes and all that stuff. Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have all of this? And passionate kisses, passionate kisses. Passionate kisses from you. Is it too much to demand? I want a full house and a rock and roll band. Pens that won't run out of ink and cool, quiet and time to think. Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have all of this? And passionate kisses, passionate kisses, passionate kisses from you. Do I want too much? Am I going overboard to want that touch? I shouted out to the night, give me what I deserve, 'cause it's my right. Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have all of this? And passionate kisses, passionate kisses, whoa, passionate kisses from you. Passionate kisses, passionate kisses, whoa, passionate kisses from you.
Hey, you guys rocked it.
Thank you so much.
Millionth Street. Janet and Bob. Excellent, excellent. Thanks for coming out tonight, guys. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. First time playing here. Leslie.
Leslie Fish, as in less fish, more fowl. Anyway, I live way out in Buckeye, and this is pretty much my first time, actually my second time this far to the east. Oh, I mostly sang at conventions and conventions and festivals out in the west part, so you can find my songs on Bandcamp and Spotify and even YouTube, although they won't let me post there. Maybe it's because they don't like my politics. Who knows? Anyway. Damn it. There. Hey, turn the guitar down a bit. That's a bit much. More. That's it. That's good. Okay. This song has a chorus, and I'd like you to sing it along with me. It goes like this. Rainy night, chilly wind, no use thinking about where I've been. There's rain in my coffee and I'm all alone again. Can you sing that? Try it. Rainy night, chilly wind, no use thinking about where I've been. There's rain in my coffee and I'm all alone again. All right, let's go. Driving late, the road is dark. Getting tired, pull over and park. Night at the rest stop, no one here but me. Misty wind, cold and mean. Spent my last change on the coffee machine. The cup is warm like nothing else I see. Rainy night, chilly wind, no use thinking about where I've been. There's rain in my coffee and I'm all alone again. Sounded pretty good. Lean my back against the wall. One more time, think over it all. What else could I have done to change your mind? Could I give the last of me when even that's no guarantee? But too late now, just leave that life behind. Rainy night, chilly wind, no use thinking about where I've been. There's rain in my coffee and I'm all alone again. Rain comes on, rain comes on, the coffee's cold, this bad love game is getting old. Someone had to go easier for me. Ditch the cup or drain it down, start again in some other town. It's hard being true and it's harder being free. Rainy night, chilly wind, no use thinking about where I've been. There's rain in my coffee and I'm all alone again. Rain in my coffee and I'm all alone again. I'm also pretty well known as a folk singer. That's science fiction folk music. It appeals to a interesting crowd. And this next song is, well, it's about space, so it counts as a folk song. It's also terribly, terribly politically incorrect. So, and it's got a chorus, so I ask you all to join in on it with me. I don't mean to hang alone. And it goes. Kitten on the moon, kitten on the moon. You ought to see her pounce, that kitten on the moon. Try it. Kitten on the moon, kitten on the moon. You ought to see her pounce, that kitten on the moon. That sounds pretty good. Let's go. A tourist came to Luna Base and he brought along his cat. She charmed everybody there in just 2 hours flat. A little half-grown Siamese who loved to pounce and play. The crew paid off her owner just to make sure she could stay. Oh, that kitten on the moon, kitten on the moon. You ought to see her pounce, that kitten on the moon. Now Kitty loved that moon base and the lower gravity. She learned to stalk and run and leap and pounce in 1/6G. She grew to be an expert at roaming off the wall. The crew made big bucks selling vids of Kitty playing ball. Oh, that kitten on the moon, kitten on the moon. You ought to see her pounce, that kitten on the moon. Yeah. Then up came a bunch of terrorists yelling, "Alla walla yabba dabba doo," meaning we're gonna blow the whole place up. Don't care if we die too. We're so macho. They never noticed Kitty Cat lying on the overhead pipe until their boss walked underneath and she gave a mighty swipe. Wow. Kitten on the moon, kitten on the moon. You ought to see her pounce, that kitten on the moon. Their boss man yelled and jumped real hard, which wasn't very smart. He cracked his skull on the ceiling, which promptly stopped his heart. His buddies hollered, "Satan, Satan," and tried to catch that cat. To run and jump in 1/6G. They hadn't trained for that, not like kitten on the moon, kitten on the moon. You ought to see her pounce, that kitten on the moon. Bounce, bounce, bounce. So Kitty led them a merry chase on the ceiling and the walls. It became a 3D pool game with flatting, squawking balls. The station crewmen spied their chance, and as each thug flew past, they grabbed and bopped and tied him up until they'd caught the last. Thanks to kitten on the moon, kitten on the moon. You ought to see her pounce, that kitten on the moon. So they held the moon's first trial, and the terrorists got the boot. Straight out the nearest airlock, without benefit of suit. But Kitty was a hero, and the whole crew paid the bill to ship up tanks for breeding fish so the cat could eat her fill. Now there's fishing on the moon, DreamWorks logo, fishing on the moon. Now, thanks to Kitty Cat, there's fishing on the moon. Thanks to that kitten on the moon, kitten on the moon. You ought to see her pounce, that kitten on the moon. on the moon, kitten on the moon, kitten on the moon. Wow.
That was super. That's Leslie Fish, Kitten on the Moon. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming all the way from Buckeye. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Katrina Joyner, the Spear Carrier.
My ukulele blue heron is happy to be performing for you today. I am just the puppet, and we're going to go from there. The first one is one that I wrote, touching on a topic that is dear to every military spouse's heart. If it doesn't blow away, please don't blow away. It's not, and there it went. Okay, how can we stop this from blowing away? So I don't want to take up all night just because of one paper.
Where's all the wind coming from?
That way. Hopefully that'll work. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Put a rock on it.
Here we go again. It's not you, it's me. God. Oh. I don't think I can tell you anything you didn't see. We made it back from danger, time to slide into the sun. For you the dark has ended, but for me it's never done. It's not, oh my God. It's me. Now our time is over and you've come to say goodbye. You're standing strong as always with that sadness in your eye. You've always stood beside me, thick or thin, lose or win. With every happy ending, a new dawn has to begin. It's not you, it's me. So while I hear the calling of the moving ocean's run, please son, don't feel guilty that you have to stay behind. You've got a brand new story you've got to write all on your own. My journey isn't finished and the ending's mine alone. It's not you, it's me. It's not I didn't notice while I fought the darkest night, that in our weakest moments it was you who turned the tide. The trials and tribulations had to be so you'd grow strong. And though I walked beside you, it was me you brought along. It's me. So how can I tell you that my lips just will not say? Why should you think your love take the pain away? Some hearts when they're broken simply cannot take amend. But here now and forever you remain my dearest friend. It's not you, it's me. I'm the one whose future days I cannot hope to see. Oh my God. I'm the one who's lost my place in time's forgiving stream. It's not you, it's me. I've got to fly. I've got to fly. I've got to fly. Lord. Get where I don't have to strain, thank you. So, to break that horrible moment up, how is a frog like a beer? It's full of hops. This is a song by a lovely person named Cynthia McQuillan. It's called Black Davy's Ride. Black Davy's riding on down the post road, thinking of silver, thinking of gold, wondering why all the nights are so cold. Who will you be with when you're old? Oh, highwayman, highwayman, what do you dream? Are you a gentleman serving the queen? Are you a rich man servants by your side? Or do you dream of another man's bride? Her hair was dark and all pinned up with gold. Her lips were red and her eyes were so bold. You thought to have her, but the price would be your soul. What kind of woman takes money to hold? Oh, highwayman, highwayman, what do you dream? Are you a gentleman serving the queen? Are you a rich man servants by your side? Or do you dream of another man's bride? When nights were warmer and your soul was young, there were so many things you would not have done. But when you danced all night and sang the songs you sung, you pay the piper and now the time has come. Oh, highwayman, highwayman, what do you dream? Are you a gentleman serving the queen? Are you a rich man servants by your side? Or do you dream of another man's bride? You've stolen silver and gold at her command. You've given everything you had to make her stand, but you could never steal enough to win her hand. And now she's married and left you to hang. Oh, highwayman, highwayman, how do you dream? Are you a gentleman serving the queen? Are you a rich man servants by your side? Or do you dream of another man's bride?
Hey, nicely done. Thank you for bringing those songs. Katrina Joyner, the Spear Carrier.
I now, right?
Put your hands together for Andre, folks.
You can tell your old man you do some largemouth fishing another time. You just got too much on your plate, bait and cast the line. You can always put a rain check in his hand. You can. You can whipping off the girl with that girl whose heart you broke, knowing that you'll last someday better down the road. You can always put a diamond on her hand. You can. You got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. You got a dream, chase it, 'cause the dream won't chase you back. You gotta love somebody, love them as long and as strong and as long as you can, till you can. There's a box of greasy parts sitting in the trunk of that 65, waiting on you and your granddad, bring it back to life. You can always get around to fixing up that Pontiac, till you can. So take that phone call from your mama, just talk away. You never know how much you want her when it's gone someday. Just wait on tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow may not show. Say your sorries, your love yous, 'cause man, you never know. You got a chance, take it while you got a chance. You got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back.
You're gonna love somebody, love them as long and as strong and as long as you can, till you can't. Thank you. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit with a little bit of Blake Shelton. Right outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, cause it brings the grain. A little bit of money, we put it back in the play, cause we're proud to be from God's country. I saw the light in the sunrise, sitting back and the boat in the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of the been found, it's a whistle in the wind, get your heaven bound. Devil went down to Georgia but didn't stick around. This is God's country. We turn to dirt and work it till the week's done. We take a break and make bread on Sunday, then do it all again, cause we're proud to be from God's country. I saw the light in the sunrise, sitting back and the floating on mighty riverside, getting baptized in holy water shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of the been found, it's a whistle in the wind, get your heaven bound. Devil went down to Georgia but didn't stick around. This is God's country, yeah. I don't care what my headstone reads or what kind of pinewood box I end up in. When it's my time, let me 6 feet deep in God's country. I saw the light in the sunrise, sitting back and the floating on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water shine with the dogs are running. Saved by the sound of the been found, it's a whistle in the wind, get your heaven bound. Devil went down to Georgia but didn't stick around. This is God's country. Thank you.
Great job, Andre. Thanks for bringing those songs, buddy. Thanks a bunch. All right, guys, it's Jammin' Jerry and his sidekick, Olin. Yes, you can applaud now. You can applaud. Excellent. You guys are really quick on the draw.
Don't look so sad. I know it's over, but life goes on, and this whole world will keep on turning. Let's be glad we had some time to spend together. There's no need to watch the bridges that were burning. Lay your head upon my pillow. Hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window, and make believe you love me one more time. For the good time. Lay your head upon my pillow. Hold your warm and tender body
whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window, and make believe you love me one more time for the good time. I'll get along, you'll find another, but I'll be here if you should find you'll ever need me. Don't say a word about tomorrow or forever. There'll be time enough for sadness when you leave me. Lay your head upon my pillow, hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window, and make believe you love me one more time for the good time. Thank y'all.
Hey, that was beautiful, guys. B-R-O-S. No, you just do it a cappella?
Yeah, I'm just doing all acapella.
All right, fine.
All right, so.
This
my
is
name's-
Jevil.
Hello?
Again. Yes, that's the applause thing.
So before I start, does anyone here know Damn Yankees, like the musical? Yeah, so I'm doing a song from there because that's a musical my school's doing right now. Unfortunately, I don't have a major part, but, you know, sometimes you gotta start somewhere. Give me a second. I took the sting out of the king of Siam. I took the sails out of the sails of the Prince of Wales. It's no great art getting the heart of a man on a silver platter. A little brains, a little talent, with an emphasis on the latter. I took the meat out of the street from young farmer. I took the white out of a night with the fierce desires, and I'll bet I can upset every man in a year I gather. A little brains, a little talent, with an emphasis on the latter. You've gotta know just what to say and how to say it. You've gotta know a game to play and how to play it. You look like a sex with a couple of extra aces, and this queen has her aces in all the right places. I took the floor, then that old bore, Delilah. I took the hers out of a hair of a millionaire. There's no trick getting some hick who is cool. It's a little warmer, a little brains with an emphasis on the former. I'm getting a little mixed up.
Nice job.
I
That's
wasn't
Jevil.
done.
That was great. That was great. All right, folks, put your hands together for Peter.
Thank you very much. On the first part of the journey, I was looking for all the life There was plants and birds and rocks and things, and there was sand, hills and rains. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. La la. After 2 days I let the horse run free, but the desert had turned to sea. The skin began to turn red. Can you tell? After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story is told of a river that flowed made me sad. I think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. After 9 days I let the horse run free, because the desert had turned to sea. There was plants and birds and rocks and things, and there was sand, hills and rains. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and the perfect disguise above. Under the cities lies a heart made of ground, because the humans will give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. Wrong key, but thank you. That was pretty good. We'll go with that. Work in a diner, never saw a woman look finer. I used to order just to watch her float across the floor. She grew up in a small town, never put her roots down. Daddy always kept moving, so she did too. Somewhere on a desert highway, she rides a Harley Davidson, her long blonde hair flying in the wind. 'Cause she's been running half her life, chrome and steel she rides, colliding with the very air she breathes, the air she breathes. know it ain't easy, you've got to hold on. She was an unknown legend in her time. Now she's dressing 2 kids, looking for the magic kiss. She gets the faraway look in her eyes. Somewhere on a desert highway, she rides a Harley Davidson, the long blonde hair flying in the wind. She's been running half her life, chrome and steel she rides, laden with the very air she breathes, the air she breathes. Somewhere on a desert highway, she rides a Harley Davidson, her long blonde hair flying in the wind. She's been running half her life, chrome and steel she rides, laden with the very air she breathes, the air she breathes. Thank you.
Nicely done. That's Peter. Thanks, Pete. All right, folks, a warm welcome, as if it would be otherwise for this guy. Lon Austin, folks.
All right, thank you all very much. Once more, let's give Cowboy Rex and Glen Gardner and Gwen a big hand for coming out every week and doing this. Now, Arlen Nelson, he said one time you can pick your nose and you can pick your friends, but you can't wipe your friends on your saddle horn. And I'm just sharing that on behalf of my brother by a different mother, Bill Francis. Let's see. It's really fun to see Leslie up here. I haven't seen Leslie, and last time I saw her was we did the thing for Joe Bethencourt at the Musical Instrument Museum. But Leslie is very famous in the Filkine folk song community at science fiction conventions, and people will spend all the whole convention requesting Leslie Fish songs. So anyway, so it's really fun seeing her. Let me just kind of get figured out here. One thing I learned from Jerry Green is you got to get yourself acclimated to these microphones. I was primarily influenced by Woody Guthrie in my singing style, and just to remind everybody, you can't get there from here. There's nowhere to get to except where you are. I'll try this little tune. We were talking about Joe Bethencourt over there earlier. He's an art gallery cowboy that I met in old Tucson. Ran into him the other day at Roosevelt and 3rd. He still had that ponytail and too much turquoise on, was picking on his banjo and singing all his songs. It's First Fridays right downtown with all them people a running around, and fire spinners and belly dancers too. I saw this gal I used to know. She was tattooed from nose to toe and had herself a mohawk haircut too. Now, like most of these songs, the chorus comes around after you do the verses. So he's an art gallery cowboy that I met in old Tucson. Ran into him the other day at Roosevelt and 3rd. He still had that ponytail and too much turquoise on, was picking on his banjo and singing all his songs. This little song's about a guy standing on the corner down there trying to get people to throw $1 into his banjo case, and all of the verses in this song are true verses, and it's Wild Bill's Big Ass Ranch, a Coca-Pelli doing a dance, and Gila monsters and red-eyed rattlesnakes. It's Hopi Tales of the Next World and all them pretty Tucson girls and Heather Ray and her moonshine ways. He's an art gallery cowboy that I met in old Tucson. Ran into him the other day at Roosevelt and Third. He still had that ponytail and too much turquoise on. Was picking on his banjo and singing all his songs. And one thing I learned from Utah Phillips is you can stop singing up here and start talking, do some kind of a political or social discourse. Anything you might want to say, you know. I haven't really got too much to say except this is pretty nice out here tonight. And so I'll just go on and get on to the next verse. Joe Bethencourt used to have these business cards that he'd pass out that were, let's see, mysterious songs of the Southwest. But one time he gave me an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that had this little verse on it, so I figured it had to go in this song. It's Bethencourt's banjo salve, snake oil tonic and bubble bath. It'll cure everything Joe does say. Measles, weasels, and geezels too. Mumps and bumps and little lumps and tightens loose women every day. He's an art gallery cowboy that I met in old Tucson. Ran into him the other day at Roosevelt and Third. Still had that ponytail and too much turquoise on. Was picking on his banjo and singing all his songs. One time I was playing down at the stock show down there at 19th Avenue in McDowell, and I ran into these ladies that had these old trailers from the 40s and 50s that they had all decorated up in cowboy style. They all wore cowboy clothes and wear the fanciest cowboy boots you've ever seen, and they like to go fly fishing and smoke cigars in the rain. So I figured, well, they have to have a little verse in this song, Those colorful sisters on the fly, they'll keep fishing till the day they die and wear the fanciest cowboy boots I've ever seen. 1950 or 55, they got the best trailers still alive and smoke cigars on the rivers when it rains. Now down in Bisbee down there is a place called a Screaming Banshee Pizza Parlor is the name of it. So if you're ever down there and want to go hang out down there with the hippies down there in Bisbee and buy a piece of art or listen to some music or buy a beaded necklace or some kind of thing like that, and you want to go have some pizza, go into the Screaming Banshee and have some pizza. But if you go in there, there's two unisex bathrooms there, and you got to go into the first bathroom where the walls are all painted kind of a red rose color, and they've got there's a Buddha over in the corner over there, and they've got a tarot deck that's hanging around the door, so you give yourself a fortune if you want to get your fortune told down there in Bisbee. And the other thing that they've got is they've got these old magazine covers from these science fiction magazines. They're posted all over the wall there, because you can see kind of what it was like back in the 1940s and 50s. Like I said, Bill Francis is my brother by another mother. You got to throw some kind of impromptu stuff in here, Bill. Screaming Banshee in Bisbee town. Buy some pizza and look around. There's a bathroom there you really got to see. The walls, they are painted red. Buddha and butterflies overhead and two eagle feathers hanging in the hall. He's an art gallery cowboy that I met in old Tucson. Ran into him the other day at Roosevelt and Third. Well, he still had that ponytail and too much turquoise on. Was picking on his banjo and singing all his songs. All right, hey, thank you very much. One thing I learned from a Zen master one time is that this really is your life going on here. It doesn't start tomorrow. It never happened yesterday. You have the opportunity to hang out in this moment and do something that might actually manifest some kind of a change in life. Let's see, since Leslie was out here, I'll have to do some science fiction song just to be doing something for, for Kat and for Leslie. Let's see. One of the things I'm really kind of interested in right now is kind of all of the stuff that's going on with this artificial intelligence and the robots. And one of the things I think that'll be happening real soon is this chip implant. And so that kind of makes me a little bit nervous. And so anyway, I wrote this little song. She's riding the wire down in old Tijuana, and her name it's Maria Rosita Juarez. She's just 16, but her daddy, he sold her, 'cause he needed the money from Mr. Lopez. And I say I was primarily influenced in my singing style by Woody Guthrie and talking by Utah Phillips. Graduated from the Bud Wolf School of Overs, and how that works is if you make any kind of mistake up here on the great stage of life, you can, with a great deal of gusto, holler out overs and start over again. Graduated, right now I'm graduating or trying to get myself enrolled in the Jerry Green School of Sound. Annie Sorrells one day discovered my songs, and she knows them better than I know them actually, so she created this website and created this songbook that has about maybe 20 of the 150 songs that I've written or co-written in it, and so I have some of those out here today for crass commercialism. If you want to buy one, I'll sell you one and autograph it. She's riding the wire down in old Tijuana, and her name it's Maria Rosita Juarez. She's just 16, but her daddy, he sold her, 'cause he needed the money from Mr. Lopez. She's a brown-skinned beauty just in from the country, with silver electrodes plugged into her brain. Well, her brain, it's a frying, but it gives her such pleasure to dance on the bar floor for Mr. Lopez. She's riding the wire out in old Tijuana, and her name it's Maria Rosita Juarez. Just 16, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da from Mr. Lopez. That's another technique you can use up here if you can't remember the words. You can use that da-da-da-da-da kind of a thing. It works pretty good. Now later they'll take her up to the bedrooms, and the men, they will use her for fast little rides. And Maria Rosita will whisper, I love you. Her body, it'll shiver with a lover's delight. She's riding the wire down in old Tijuana, and her name it's Maria Rosita Juarez. She's just 16, but her daddy, he sold her, 'cause he needed the money from Mr. Lopez. Now later they'll dump her out in some trash can, pull the silver electrodes from out of her brain. Maria Rosita's been riding the wire, and death, it's a part of life's little game. She's riding the wire down in old Tijuana, and her name it's Maria Rosita Juarez. She's just 16, but her daddy, he sold her, 'cause he needed the money from Mr. Lopez. All right, hey, thank you all very much. You've been a great audience out there. Thank you.
Beautifully done. That's Lon Austin, folks. Thank you, Lon. That was great. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick and Donna Nestler.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to warm you up for St. Patrick's Day.
That's because we're getting warmed up for St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you for being here so I can practice in front of a live audience. And you are live. We will be playing the Saturday night, the 16th, at the Knights of Columbus in Glendale. And we'll be playing Sunday night at the North Mountain Brewery on Dunlap. So both of them start at 6 o'clock if you'd like to come join us. And in the meantime, you can practice along with us. Excuse me. I've been a wild rover for many's a year. I spent all me money on whiskey and beer, and now I'm returning with golden great store. I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went went into an alehouse I used to frequent. I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom as yours I can have any day, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I reached into me pockets, pulled out sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskeys and wines are the best, and the words that I spoke sure were only in jest. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go back to me parents, confess what I've done, and hope they will pardon their prodigal son. And if they forgive me, as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Thank you. Better?
This is a song that I wrote for some friends of mine who are probably down in the Caribbean right now, laughing at everybody living up in New York under all that snow. It's got a part you can sing along on. It goes like this. Way down in the Caribbean, it's hard to manage to get things done. It's enough to drive you insane. All of the sun and the rum and the rain. That's it. That's your part. That comes around twice. That's the chorus. Comes around at the end of every verse, which is a wonderful place for a chorus to come around. Otherwise, we'd call it a bridge, and we're not going to have that musological discussion at the moment.
Not going to burn that bridge before we come to it?
Yeah. So, feel free to sing along. Don't worry if somebody once told you you couldn't sing or just mouth the words. Peggy Seeger used to say, well, she still does say, just sing what's in your heart and call it harmony. Way down in the Caribbean, it's hard to manage to get things done. It's enough to drive you insane, all of the sun and the rum and the rain. Yes, way down in the Caribbean, it's hard to manage to get things done. It's enough to drive you insane, all of the sun and the rum and the rain. Well, you've been out to sea so long, you want to sit and listen to the reggae song. There is work that must be done in the hot and blistering sun. Well, chip that paint and slush down that mast. You'll broil as long as the job does last. And it does no good to complain about the sun and the rum and the rain. Well, way down in the Caribbean, it's hard to manage to get things done. It's enough to drive you insane, all of the sun and the rum and the rain. Yes, now way down in the Caribbean, it's hard to manage to get things done. It's enough to drive you insane, all of the sun and the rum and the rain. but not for long, but long enough to make everything else go wrong. All that's sanded is wet on the boat, just when the varnish needs another coat. And then the power is shorted out. You don't know whether you should cry or if you should shout. The only three things you can explain, they are the sun and the rum and the rain. Yes, way down in the Caribbean, it's hard to manage to get things done. Help out now. It's enough to drive you insane. All of the sun and the rum and the rain. Yes, way down in the Caribbean, it's hard to manage to get things done. It's enough to drive you insane. All of the sun and the rum and the rain. In the evening when the work gets done, that's the time you can go out and look for some fun. Buy $1 a bottle of rum, have a drink and give your mate some. Another bottle, maybe 2 or 3 more. The crew is happy but knows what's in store. Tomorrow morning there will be some great pain because of the sun and the rum and the rain. Yes, way down in the Caribbean, it's hard to manage to get things done. It's enough to drive you insane. All of the sun and the rum and the rain. Yes, way down in the Caribbean, it's hard to manage to get things done. It's enough to drive you insane. All of the sun and the rum and the rain. Well, we'd like to thank you for coming out tonight. Just letting crass commercialism rear its ugly head again. We're sitting back at the table with Lon. Feel free to come by and buy some of his songs. And while you're at it, I got a couple of CDs that include my Grammy-winning tune, The River That Flows Both Ways. So feel free to stop by and peruse the merchandise. And if you don't want to buy anything, just say hello. We'll see you all later.
Thank you all.
Thank you all very much.
Hey,
Thank
Rick and Donna
you.
Nestler, that
Thank
was
you, Glen.
great. Thank you,
Glen.
guys.
Thank you, Cowboy Rex.
Great set.
Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, do you have a name for this band yet, or?
Fossil Creek.
Fossil Creek. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, buckaroos and buckarettes, put your hands together for the one, the only, Fossil Creek.
We had a big day here and this week. We had a State of the Union address, and it's a big deal when the entire Congress gets together and the president tells us how the State of the Union is, and it made me think of this song. So this is my song in honor of the State of the Union address. Battered crown, weathered copper is her gown. She drives the darkness down with the lamp she's holding high. you'll see her in a gown of white, holding her standard high, guiding her children to the light, raising the cry. Cry freedom loud and clear. Cry freedom so they'll hear. Cry freedom everywhere. Cry freedom. In every age, in every land, she lives in the heart of man. Even a little child can understand when they hear the cry. Those who have known her well, Joe, Millie, a powerful tale to tell. The rest of you fine veterans out there, who have fought to heaven and through hell, heeding the cry. Cry freedom loud and clear. Cry freedom so they'll be. Cry freedom everywhere. Cry freedom. He came to set the captives free through the shed blood of his victory. Those whom the sun sets free, why, they are free indeed. And they cry freedom loud and clear. Cry freedom so they'll hear. Cry freedom everywhere. Cry freedom. If you can't tell, I'm a very, very, very proud American. I'm on a dusty road to a rundown farm, a rough old building that's seen its better days. There's a light through the haze. Off in the twilight, a freight train calls across the frosty fields to sing its song. Now I sing along. I'm singing, oh, lonesome whistle, don't blow sad. Oh, lonesome girl, I've missed you so bad. This lonesome highway's been so long. One lonesome boy has come back home. Freedom sings an elusive song. Leave home to hear it again. And when you do, it's changed its tune. I thought I heard it in the freight train call, but I was wrong. I wrote it on my own. On the road going home, and it goes, oh, lonesome whistle, don't blow sad. Oh, lonesome girl, I missed you so bad, so bad. This lonesome highway's been so long. One lonesome boy has come back home.
Dusty road on a run-down farm, rough old buildings have seen their better days. I run through the haze because the way he walks and the way he smiles and the way he'd sing and helps me recognize it's love in his eyes. And he's singing, oh, lonesome whistle, don't blow sad. Oh, lonesome girl, I miss you so bad, so bad. This lonesome highway's been so long. One lonesome boy has come back home. One lonesome boy has come back home.
That was awesome.
Hey, that was great, guys. Cowboy Rex, Fossil Creek. Creaking fossils.
Yep.
Excellent. Loved it, guys. That was really, really nice.
Let's hear it for Glen Gardner.
Thank you, guys. What a great, great night. Holy mackerel. So I'm going to do one that I wrote. And actually, it was spurred on by the early days of this whole thing. And it's called The Flow. And it's because it seems like whenever we've needed anything to do this nonprofit project here, it just kind of happened. You know, we got kicked out of one venue, boom, there's another venue. It's just kind of been like that, and all you folks. So thank you so much. It's called The Flow. I'm rolling down a river. Don't know quite what to do. I lost my paddle, I might be through. Just then a voice said, here's what you do. It says, go on and give it up. Just go with the flow. Let the river take you wherever she'll go. Wherever she'll go. Running the rapids ain't an easy game. Rushing water won't be tamed. I'm moving fast and there are rocks ahead. I lost my rudder, then that voice says, it says, go on and give it up. Just go with the flow. Let the river take you wherever she'll go. Wherever she'll go. River takes me to a brand new place. Water calm, I find my pace. Sometimes paddles are a waste. Just then that voice says, you found grace. Says, go on and give it up. Just go with the flow. Let the river take you wherever she'll go. Wherever she'll go. Wherever she'll go. That's called The Flow. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Thanks. While I'm in the same tuning, this one Steve Winwood wrote. Come down off your throne, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so long. Somebody holds the key. Well, I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time, and I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. Find my way home. Ooh, can't find my way Come down on your own, leave leave your body at home. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds the key. Well, I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time. And I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. Thank you guys so much. What a lovely night tonight is. Colorado Joe up next, then everybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome Colorado Joe.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks to Glen and Cowboy and Gwen and Enchiladas and all you folks who come to these things. It's really neat to be here. You know, I am from Colorado. I'm from a town called Castle Rock. We do have some strange things going on there. We have one guy who's a taxidermist and a veterinarian. Outside his door, it says, no matter what happens, you'll get your dog back. Called the Smithsonian, I made the discovery. Life ain't forever, and lunch isn't free. Loved ones will break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. Get the young scientists, tell them, come quick. I must be the first man that's ever seen this. Lines on my face, my teeth are not white. My eyes do not work, and my legs don't move right. Call the Smithsonian, I made a discovery. Life ain't forever, and lunch isn't free. Loved ones will break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. I wonder if Romeo ever got scared, taken but shaken, unprepared, under the balcony, under the trees, fully unknowing where this would lead. What if we marry and give up the ghost, or we abandon the What if you carry me and lay me down? Once you get used to me being around, call the Smithsonian, I made a discovery. Life ain't forever and lunch isn't free. Loved ones break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. My bedroom's an office, my kitchen's a car, my life is a joke, my bathroom's a bar. I go there a lot, more than I should. I know I should stop, but it feels too damn good. Call the Smithsonian, I made a discovery. Life ain't forever, and lunch isn't free. Loved ones break your heart with or without you. Turns out we don't get to know everything. Turns out we don't get to know everything. Thank you. This is a song I wrote about, I played it before, but I'm working on it. It's called Questions Without Answers, and it's about my father's death. Out the front door, winter biting at my feet. To the neighbor, my father's dying. Rushed home, only a ghost to greet. Chaos and crying, horrified. A young butcher's family died with him that night. Youngest son's asking, where did he go? Reality and pain sunken slow. Questions without answer I've thought about so long. We march along in life till the struggle prompts a song. Every star has its place in the sky. Were we cast into our places that night my father died? Questions without answers. His death that winter night, a shock to everyone. Sisters fought and brothers severed ties. Did he ruin lives, traumatize his daughters and his sons? Or was it just life's mystery in disguise? One becomes ambitious while another lost their way. Why am I so different from the rest of my family? Questions without answers surround that awful day. One brother's addiction and a sister's tortured past. It hurts to search for meaning in the way the die is cast. Questions without answers I've thought about so long. Marching along in life till the struggle prompts a song. Every star has its place in the sky, where we cast into our places that night my father died. Questions without answers, so it hurts. Questions without answers, it's so it hurts. Thank you. Thanks very much.
Beautifully done. Colorado Joe, folks. That was really nice, Joe. Thanks for bringing those songs. Ladies and gentlemen, it is always a pleasure when I get to introduce my good friend, Ranman.
Out on the Myra, warm afternoons, old men go fishing with black lines and spoons. And if they catch nothing, they never complain. Wish I was with them again. Boys in the boats call the girls on the shore. They're teasing the ones they dearly adore. And into the evening, oh, the courting begins. I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'd trade you 10 of your cities for the Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Out on the Myra, soft summer nights, bonfires blaze to the children's delight. They dance round the flames, singing songs with their friends. Wish I was with them again. Over the ashes, the stories are told of witches and werewolves and Oak Island gold. Stars on the river face, they sparkle and spin. Wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'd trade you 10 of your cities for the Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Out on the Myra, the people are kind. They'll treat you to home brew, help you unwind. And if you come broken, they'll see that you mend. I wish I was with them again. Now I'll conclude with a wish you go well. Sweet be your dreams and your happiness swell. For I'm going back, my journey begins. I'm going to be with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'd trade you 10 of your cities for the Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Song for the Myers, a Cape Breton song. Myra River goes down to Cape Breton, and the Marion Bridge goes over it. But I like to think of it of a Michigan song. I like to think of the Mackinac Bridge and the camping and all the stuff from Michigan. This next song is, well, I'll let it speak for itself. Near Bandridge town in the county down, one morning last July, from a sunlit green came a sweet colleen. She smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her two bare feet and the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a winsome elf, I shook myself for to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I've met in the county down. Hey, 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 hi, da 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 ya. Hey, 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 hi, da 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 ya. Hey, hey, da ya, da 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 da. Hey, 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 hi, da 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 ya. As she onward sped, I scratched my head and I looked with a feeling rare. And as such says I to a passerby who's a maid with the nut brown hair. He smiled at me and he says he, that's the gem of Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann, she's a star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. Harvest Fair, she'll be surely there. I'll dress in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone bright, my hat cocked right for a smile from my nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, till my plow is rust-colored brown. By my smiling bride, by my own fireside, is a star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down.
Wow, that was outstanding, man. That sounded great. All right, folks, put your hands together for Marty and Sam.
Can I get just a little more on my guitar?
Same with mine.
Okay.
Anyway, I was trying to write this song about how to feel good and, you know, smell the roses, that kind of thing. And my wife suggested, well, why don't you do a song entitled Sunshine and Roses? So I said, okay, all right, you know. So this is what this is, Sunshine and Roses. 1, 2, 3, 4. This song for all to hear, from somewhere far or somewhere near. I sing this song right from my heart, right from the very start. If I try, I just might find. If I tune my heart with my mind, I might find my love runs deeper than I think. I sing this song to the thrones that surround me, but it can heal myself with sunshine and roses, sunshine and roses, how to love and how to be with the people that I see. I sing this song right from my soul with the love that I have to show. And if I try, I just might find, if I tune my heart with my mind, I can find love runs deeper than I think. I sing my song to the thrones that surround me, and I can heal myself with sunshine and roses, sunshine and roses, sunshine and roses, sunshine and roses.
Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Now we're going to do one of mine. This song is really old. I wrote this song, what was it, 1970, I think. The very first time that my wife and I broke up. There are times when I feel like running. There are times when I gotta get away. There are times when I feel like crying. And the time is today. She's gone, and I gotta get away. I wanna leave all these problems behind me and head for good times in LA. Yes, there are times when I feel like running. There are
times when I feel like crying, and the time is today. Now she's gone, and my head is still spinning round, round, round. Yes, she's gone, 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 and I gotta get away. Oh, I wanna leave all these problems behind me and head for good times in LA. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Keep your shoes dry and stay out of
Fantastic.
trees.
Yeah, Marty
Thank you.
and Sam. That was great, guys. Come on back anytime. Appreciate that. All right, folks. I believe they are ready, and they really are beyond help, but they'll take help if they can get it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beyond Help Band.
Thank you, everyone. It's great to be here tonight. Some wonderful performances. And let's, again, as Lon said, let's give Glen and Gwen and Cowboy a hand. Isn't this beautiful? Especially Gwen. Gwen, if you're in charge of the weather, just keep it like this for the next 6 months, okay? Hey.
Hey.
Right. You ready? 2, 3, 4. Are we having an intro?
That's what I asked.
Oh. Right, okay. 2, 3, 4. I am.
This is the
Mulligan, that's $5 each. Mulligan.
Yeah, greedy man.
You can figure it out however you want, but I'm calling Mulligan.
A little bit better, John? Okay, let's go for it. 2, 3, 4.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way? Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away, but why should I go when I couldn't stay without you? You got me singing the blues. Why'd you do me this way? Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars
Now they have one more, but I sense some premature adulation there.
Well, if we didn't know it, we thought we might have rehearsed that one.
Right?
We did rehearse this one. Uh-oh, yeah. Billy says, uh-oh.
Step on it.
Now the capo.
Can you see it?
You got pick up some morning to the sound of something moving past the window in the wind.
And if you're quick enough to rise, you'll catch the fleeting glimpse of someone's fading shadow. Out on the new horizon, you may see the floating motion of a distant pair of wings. And if the sleep has left your ears, you might hear footsteps running through an open meadow. Don't be concerned, it will not harm you. It's only me pursuing something I'm not sure of. Across my dreams with nets of wonder, I chase a bright elusive butterfly of love. You might have heard my footsteps echo softly in the distance through the canyons of your mind. I might have even called your name as I ran searching after something to believe in. You might have seen me running through the long abandoned ruins of the dreams you left behind. If you remember something there that glided past you, followed close by heavy breathing. Don't be concerned, it will not harm you. It's only me pursuing something I'm not sure of. Across my dreams with nets of wonder, I chase a bright elusive butterfly of love. Across my dreams with nets of wonder, I chase a bright elusive butterfly of love. I chase a bright elusive butterfly of love.
Nice.
Nicely done, the Beyond Help Band. Thank you for bringing those songs, guys. Really sounded nice.
And you thought we were beyond help after that first song, huh?
Well, see how things can turn around? It is always a pleasure when this guy stops by. We might not have merch, but he does. Get yourself a Sweet Tony hat. All you gotta do is ask him nice and give him some money, and it's yours. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Arizona Live Music Cooperative, Sweet Tony.
Take this as a warning to stay away from me, because the man that you used to know is not the man that you're gonna see. Someday we may laugh at this, someday we may be friends, but for now you can keep your distance. Stay away till the peace is mend. Sudden loneliness has made me dangerous. Please don't watch me while I fall apart, 'cause I'm sad and I'm angry and armed with a broken heart. And what will get me through the night is what I'll use with all my might. And to some peace I have a right that I pay so dearly, and at my age I should be wise. Now I'm untying all those ties. The evidence is in the eyes that should see so clearly. I once saw so clearly. No, I will say anything if it will keep you away. But I don't know what I would do if you said you were gonna stay. Don't do me any favors, don't try to ease the pain. Won't you please let me hate you now, so I won't fall for you again. Sudden loneliness has made me dangerous. Please don't watch me while I fall apart, 'cause I'm sad and I'm angry and armed with a broken heart. What will get me through the night, what I'll use with all my might. And to some peace I have a right that I pay so dearly. And at my age I should be wise. Now I'm untying all those ties. The evidence is in the eyes that should see so clearly. I once saw so clearly. The sudden loneliness has made me dangerous. Please don't watch me while I fall apart, 'cause I'm sad and I'm angry and armed with a broken heart. Yes, I'm sad and I'm angry and armed with a broken heart. That's a tune by John Gorka. It's the middle of the night, near the Indiana line. I'm pulling in a Christian station. The signal's crystal clear, but I cannot really hear what he says about the revelation. I am wretched, I am tired, but the preacher is on fire, and I wish I could believe. Whoever watches over all these truckers, show a little mercy for a weary sinner and deliver me. Lord, deliver me. Deliver me to the next best Western. He who made the lamb put the tremble in the hand that reaches out to take my quarter. And I look him in the eye, there isn't any time. Is time enough to pass the tender? The highway takes its toll, the green light flashes gold, and it's welcome to Ohio. Whoever watches over all these truckers, show a little mercy for a weary sinner and deliver me. Lord, deliver me. Deliver me to the next best Western. Well, it takes light years of nothing to let these stars shine through. It's an empty road that finds its way back home to you. 4 a.m. on 80 East, it's in the nature of the beast to wonder if there's something missing. I am wretched, I am tired, but the preacher is on fire, and I wish I could believe. Whoever watches over all these truckers, show a little mercy for a weary sinner and deliver me. Lord, deliver me. Deliver me to the next best Western. To the next best Western. To the next best Western. Thank you.
That was a beautiful set. That's sweet, Tony. That really
Thanks.
sounded great, Tone. Great stuff. Thank you for bringing those songs. I love me some John Gorka. Put your hands together and welcome to the stage from Cave Creek, Arizona, Kevin Brennan.
Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Say I spend my money on other women, you're taking money from someone else. Call the said, I love you, boy, but don't you call my daughter anymore. Mercy. So, anybody here that was out at the park Saturday? One person. I threatened to play flamenco on my Taylor, and then I did. Except it wasn't dark. on a tailor.
Nicely done flamenco on a tailor. That's Kevin Brennan, folks.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for bringing those songs, Kevin. Sounded great. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Rick Smith.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. This first song, I would imagine that nobody's heard it before, but nobody here. It's by a band called White Lion. I Googled them, and it described them as a Danish-American glam rock metal band.
I actually remember
that covers the whole.
I remember them, Rick, and I think they had a hit actually with a cover of "Can't Find My Way Home."
Yeah.
I do believe.
For real?
For real.
Oh no! All right, this is their big hit. It's called "When Children Cry." You know, even these wild hair bands, they can have some good slow songs sometimes. Little child, dry your crying eyes. How can I explain the fear you feel inside? 'Cause you were born into this evil world where man is killing man and no one knows just why. What have we become? Just look what we have done. All that we've destroyed, you must build again. When the children cry, let them know we tried. 'Cause when the children sing, then the new world begins. Little child, you must show the way to a better day for all the young. 'Cause you were born for all the world to see, that we all can live in love and peace. No more presidents, and all the wars will end. One united world under God. When the children cry, let them know we tried. 'Cause when the children sing, then the new world begins. What have we become? Just look what we have done. All that we've destroyed, you must build again. No more presidents, and all the world wars will end. One united world under God. When the children cry, let them know we tried. When the children fight, let them know it ain't right. When the children pray, let them know the way. 'Cause when the children sing, then the new world begins. White Lion, when the children sing. Okay. I wanted to do a disclaimer before that and say that that the opinions expressed in this song are not necessarily those of the performer, but don't want to offend anyone. All right. This next song is a song by Tony Rich. It's called, I think you'll recognize it. It's called Nobody Knows It But Me. All right. I should use a pick. Heck with it. I pretend that I'm glad you went away. These four walls closing more every day, and I'm dying inside. Nobody knows it but me. Like a clown, I put on a show. Pain is real, even if nobody knows. Now I'm crying inside, and nobody knows it but me. Why didn't I say the things I needed to say? How could I let my angel slip away? Now the world is just a tumbling down. I can say it so clearly, but you're nowhere around. Nights are cold, days are so sad. Just keep thinking about the love that we had, and I'm trying you, and nobody knows it but me. Smile when I'm broken in two. I'm such nobody without someone like you, and I'm trembling inside, and nobody knows it but me. I lie awake, it's 3:15. I'd scream in the night if I thought you'd hear me, but I nobody knows it but me. How blue can I get? You can ask my heart. Like a jigsaw puzzle, it's been torn all apart. A million words couldn't say just how I feel. A million years from now, you know, I'll be loving you still. The nights are lonely, the days are so sad. Just keep thinking about the love that we had, and I'm missing you, and nobody knows it but me. Yeah, I'm missing you, and nobody knows it but me. Thank you very much. Tony Rich. Nobody knows it but me.
Great job. That's Rick Smith. Thank you, Rick.
Thank
That
you
really
very
sounded
much.
nice. That was great. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Tim Terkelsen to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. So this song I wrote for a friend of mine. Everybody has one of these friends. He was his own worst enemy, but he was talented, hell of a cowboy. I hadn't seen him in about a few years, and he looking pretty rough. I have some really funny stories about him. First time I ever introduced my son to him. We had been to a pizza parlor, and we saw him there, and I said, "Hey, well, you want a piece of pizza?" He had this horse out there in the arena, and he got this horse to sit on its haunches, and he was feeding this damn horse a piece of pizza. Honest to God. Little John Hoyt. Hey, old friend, good to see you. How long have I known you? Way back in the 60s, we were just kids, racing ponies down washes, sneaking beer and tobacco. We were fools enough to think that we had kept it all hid. Well, I've seen you look better. I cannot tell a lie. And he said, I do have some issues I'll get to by and by. But I've been talking to Jesus. I'm at peace with myself. You know I don't have to worry. I'm not going to hell, he said. Life is just a big circle, and I'm almost done with mine. I'm in my last short go. Just a matter of time. I'll climb down from the saddle, tie up my horse, turn out the rest of the cattle, hang my spurs up on the porch. He said, you know, I haven't always made the best choices or listened to the right voices. He said, those voices are gone now. I'm listening only to Jesus. And Jesus told me, I cannot touch you. Take one step and I'll catch you. One step of faith, there's the next life to live. Life is just a circle, he said, and I'm almost done with mine. I'm up in my last short go. Just a matter of time. I'll climb down from the saddle and tie my horse, turn out the rest of the cattle, hang my spurs up on the porch. I said, man, you're a cowboy's cowboy. You've been there and done that. You've been down the road, left your mark on the world. Every life is a story. Well, yours has been a great one. I will remember quite fondly all your stories to tell. Little John Hoyt. There's that pick. Thank you very much for that. So, this song, this next one, was written by my son, Tom Terkelsen. He's also a songwriter. And one of these Mondays, if he's ever up here, I'm going to drag him down here. And he's a little bit more modern country style, but he puts me to shame. I grow a beard to cover scars on my face. Now the gray's coming through and taking its place. Once young and determined to leave my mark, now it seems as though life has done that part. Runs me ragged, work my fingers to the bone. Been full time since 18 and nothing to show. And they say when the for bitching and moaning. Nobody's gonna listen anyway. You know the deck ain't stacked and the race ain't fixed. Keep your head low and stay out of the ditch. Oh, it's what they say today. See, tough times is a currency I've known too well. Like when the bills come due and nothing to sell. Life these days is hard to see, where the money's short and with that dream. You can bluff a hand, not the whole deck, and the losses you take are best to forget. And they say when the times are tough, the tough get going. There ain't no time for bitching and moaning. Nobody's gonna listen anyway. You know the deck ain't stacked and the race ain't fixed. Keep your head low and stay out of the mix. Oh, it's what they say today. There's a bright point underneath it all. When your ticket gets punched and you hear that call, pray it's St. Peter at the end of the line. Oh, the good Lord knows that I've done my time. And they say when the times are tough, the tough get going. Ain't no time for bitching and moaning. Nobody's gonna listen anyway. You know the deck ain't stacked and the race ain't fixed. Keep your head low and stay out of the ditch. Oh, it's what they say. It's what they say today. Thank you. That was written by my son, Tom Terkelsen. We're out there on Pandora and Spotify and all those dang places. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tim Terkelsen. That was great. What a great set. Yeah, drag him on up here one of these days. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Billy Francis and Trent O'Brien.
Well, I went down to the wedding reception. A glass of wine was in her hand. She had come to make her connection. Yes, I could tell by the bloodstained hand. Said you can't always get what you want. You can sing it, come on. Said you can't always get what you want. A little bit louder out there. Hey! You can't always get what you want. Huh. Oh. But if you try sometime, you just might find get what you need. Pretty baby.
went down to the demonstration just to get our fair share of abuse. We were singing songs, carrying signs to fit our frustration. Oh, if you don't want, you're gonna blow a 50 amp fuse. And we sing, you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. Oh. But if you try sometime, well, you just might find, well, get what you need, pretty baby. Well, you get what you need, oh, little darling. Went down to the Chelsea drugstore just to get my prescriptions filled. I was standing in line with Mr. Jimmy. You know, a man who really looks pretty ill. We decided to go for a social. My favorite flavor, cherry red. Well, I sang my song for Mr. Jimmy. Oh, but he said, Billy boy, the sad word, that's all that he said. He turned to me and he said, you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you just might find, oh, get what you need. Oh, pretty baby, get what you need. Went down to the wedding reception. In her hand was a bleeding man. She was practiced at the arts of deception. I could tell by her blood-stained hands. Said you can't always be getting what you be wanting. You can't always be getting what you be wanting. You can't always be getting what you be wanting. But if you try sometime, yeah, you just might find, get what you need, baby, get what you need. Take us home, Trent. Thank you.
There you go. Well, Bill called me up tonight about 3 o'clock. Says, "What are you doing tonight?" I said, "No, not much." He said, "Well, come on down. You can play with me." We have done this in over a year, I think, Bill.
Trent O'Brien on guitar. don't care where we go. Yes, I'm gonna climb a mountain, we're the highest mountain. I'm gonna jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman did to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman did to me? Hey. I'm gonna find a little hole in the wall. I'm gonna crawl inside now. Won't you come later now? Oh, baby, no woman. Never tell me goodbye. Hey, can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? He can also play pretty. Gonna buy a ticket far as I can. I ain't never coming back. But I'm gonna ride southbound all the way to Georgia, Lord, yeah. Yes, tell that train she runs out of track. Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? What that woman, what to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman been doing to me?
Wild Bill Francis.
Thank you.
Beautifully done, guys. That sounded great. Just too bad, Billy, you don't get into the song. It just phoning it in with Trent. I mean, jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Schultz.
I'm from Minnesota, and we're going to do Dylan. Ain't no use sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know but now. Ain't no use sit and wonder why, babe, it'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window, babe, I'll be gone. You're the reason that I'm a traveling on, so don't think twice, it's all right. Ain't no use turning on your light, babe. That light I never knowed. Ain't no use turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. I wish there was something you would do or say. Try and make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway, so don't think twice. It's alright. Ain't no use calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. Ain't no use calling out my name, gal, I can't hear you anymore. I'm a-thinking and a-wondering all that way down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul, so don't think twice. It's alright. So long, honey, babe, where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye's too good a word, gal. I'm just gonna say fare thee well. I ain't seen you treated me unkind. You could have done better, babe, but I don't mind. You just kind of wasted my precious time, so don't think twice. It's alright. Thank you. Well, since we're in the Irish mood and I've got to practice this song for something I'm doing on Thursday, I thought I'd just practice it here and see what happens. And you all know this song. It's the oldest song I've ever done. It's written in the 17 or 1600s. As I was going over Cork and Kerry mountains, I saw Captain Farrell, the money he was counting. Well, I first produced my pistol, then produced my rapier. I said, stand and deliver. The devil, he may take you, mushroom, dum-a-ding-a-dum-a-dar. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o. Well, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, I took all his money, and it was a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I brought it home to Jenny. She swore that she loved me, she would never leave me, but that devil take that woman, for you know she tricked me easy, mushroom, a dum a ding a dum a da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Being drunk and weary, I went to Molly's chamber, taking Molly with me, but I never knew the danger. For about 6, maybe 7, in walked Captain Farrell. I jumped up, fired my pistols, and I brought her home with barrels. Mushroom, dum-a-ding-a-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Some men like a fishing, some men like a fowling, some men like to hear the cannonballs are roaring. Me, I like sleeping, especially in Molly's chamber. Here I am in prison, here I am with ball and chain. Yeah, mushroom, dumma-digga-dumma-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o. Well, there's whiskey in the jar. One more time, sing it along. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o. Well, there's whiskey in the jar. Thank you.
That was spectacular. Eric, I think you're ready for Thursday. I think you'll
Yeah,
be
yeah,
fine.
okay.
That
All
was
right.
great. Thank you, Eric.
Yep.
Beautiful. And thank you all. Back in my radio days, we would call this talking it right to the post because it is exactly 9 o'clock. So there you have it. Thank you very much, folks. Love you all. Look for you next time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Safe travels, guys.